Today, protesters rallied outside the state capitol, Richmond, Virginia, urging Democratic Governor Ralph Northam, who also happens to be a physician, to reopen the state. Virginia is, after all, one of the states the president urged to liberate over Twitter. Meanwhile, new polling from the AP shows 61% of us feel steps taken by the government to prevent infections are about right. We are pleased to welcome back a proud Michigander, movie maker, muckraker, also happens to be the host of the podcast Rumble with Michael Moore, and Michael Moore has been able to join us tonight. Michael, Stephen Moore, no relation, the economist, compared these protesters out there right now to Rosa Parks. First of all, can we please stop with the Rosa Parks and MLK comparisons, but secondly, what's your feel for this movement with the given that everyone would like to get back out there and everyone would like to return to work?
Yes, everyone would like to get back to some of the things that we were doing. The protesters, though, that's not really what's going on there. This is essentially mini Trump rallies, pro-Trump people. They're funded by Trump backers. I think you had that on your evening news tonight in terms of the people, especially one very wealthy person in Wisconsin who's been backing these demonstrations. The idea, when Trump tweeted that about liberate Michigan, those were the only words, liberate Michigan, I thought, well, actually, yeah, we're planning to do that on November 3rd this year. So, good idea. We were a state that voted for Trump, so a lot of us are very busy trying to make sure that that doesn't happen again.
Let's talk about Michigan and what happens when a pandemic hits a state that already has a rough economy.
Well, needless to say, things are not good. And especially in Detroit, in the Detroit area, especially in the parts of Michigan that are majority African American, it has hit people there very hard. And it's been interesting to see the disparity in different parts of the state in terms of income and race. Michigan has just had the crap kicked out of it now for a number of decades. I understand why some people don't really believe when things are being told, because they've been told so much for so long. Nonetheless, it's been very disheartening to see on that chart that you have up in your upper right-hand corner of the screen that shows in this last week, Michigan being near the top. Many days after New York and New Jersey, which, by the way, in Michigan, we consider that one area. New York and New Jersey. No offense to the people from New Jersey. But Michigan's been number 3, more than California, Brian. More deaths, more. And now, California, Michigan, Illinois, Pennsylvania are all kind of clumped around the same. But as you've pointed out many times, these aren't just numbers we're talking about here. These are human beings who did not need to lose their lives. And I think you and others have done a good job of telling the story of how this could have been prevented. Not the disease, not the virus. The virus exists. We've always had viruses. We've always had to fight them. But we could have gotten just a quicker jump on it if the president hadn't called it a hoax, hadn't fought the reality of it. And still today, Brian, getting rid of the top person in charge of vaccines.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.